Peace, 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 peace. Gratitude, like the live, share the live. In the now of the one. I appreciate y'all for joining me. They gonna start coming in. Y'all just like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to. Only if you feel called to. Let's go. Here we go. I'm gonna talk about directing our energy, focusing our energy, and we're also gonna talk about these different types of romantic relationships as well. Definitely wanted to talk about that. I think we're all going through something like that. Peace, gratitude, gratitude. Yeah, here we go. For those that are single on this journey right now, like if you're like romantically single, it's important to know. I just literally made a video. It's like literally uploading right now. Like sometimes, every time I make a video, I'll try to like go on live and like kind of talk about it to give more of a perspective on the piece. Gratitude. Thank y'all for being here. Tap the screen. Like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to. I'm not coming up on your black mirror for no reason. I'm back again in the now of the one. Let's continue. Y'all make sure y'all tap that screen, like the live, share the live, and all that good stuff. So we're talking about romantic partners and relationships, especially as divine beings and beings that are on a journey. And sometimes it can get lonely, and you know, we want that divine partner. We want somebody to share this energy with. We want somebody to share this energy with in a way that's constructive, in a way that's equal, like an equal energy exchange. One thing that I will say that I literally just made a video about is that everybody is not your one. Like, the problem is that ego, right? Ego fetishizes everything, right? Ego has its own way of imagining ourselves with whatever, like whoever we watch or see, or we'll see somebody on social media and we're automatically like making them a prospect, almost like in a relationship way. Like we have to literally stop that. We got to stop. Like, you could use your imagination, but a lot of us really fetishize people, and it's because we're single, and a lot of us are lonely. Like, I be getting lonely too, but the point is that, excuse me. The point is that not everybody's your one. You know what I mean? And if you're talking to somebody, meaning like if you're romantically engaging with somebody, that doesn't mean that they are your one. You got to take your time with this shit, man. Like, legitimately. You got to be able to go at your own pace. You can't rush. You can't force yourself into these things, because a lot of the times people's egos and our own egos work in tandem, and we end up pulling ourselves into karmic loops and karmic debts and energies that we know we're not supposed to be a part of. Like, someone will be attractive to us, right? Is there even a one? Could potentially be. There could potentially, I mean, we're free sovereign souls, but what I mean by that is you got to be able to have somebody that resonates with you, that matches you, that's equal to you, and that's harder to find, because especially in these times, people know how to pretend, right? Like, I know a lot of people who got like spiritual pictures and they get spiritual quotes, and they ain't not a spiritual bone in their body. Like, they're not actually doing the work. And if they're not doing the work, right, and they're attempting to be in your vicinity, they want to romantically be a partner with you. Like, a lot of people are out here tricking you, for real. No one really doing what we doing. They can mirror, but they not. They could try. They could try to mirror it, right? I think my main point is, like, be careful, man. Be careful. Like, don't just jump. And that was my biggest, I'm not going to call it a mistake, because I learned so much from the relationships that I've been in. And I don't have a bad word or a bad anything to say about the people that I've been with. They're all amazing. They all have been amazing in and of themselves. I think the point is that as, like, I'll get out of a relationship, because I'm a lover guy. Like, I'll get out of a relationship, and then, like, I'll find myself, like, oh, like, talking to women, like, and being attractive, it just makes it easy. So I got to, like, really tame myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people find this avatar attractive. So it's like, it's easy to attract all types of different vibrations, right? So a lot of people will try to literally, like, the young lady said, mirror me back, or mirror back what they know I'm spiritual, and they see that I'm attractive, so they're like, fuck it, let me just play spiritual real quick. It's like, nah, that's deception, man. And that's like your ego working in tandem with their ego to try to trap you into karmic loops and karmic debts. And that's something that we really got to watch out for. Y'all make sure y'all like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to. And we really desperately, not desperately, but we do, man. We want somebody that's going to mirror us. For me, it's feels damn near impossible. Like, it feels damn near impossible. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but it feels damn near impossible when you're at a particular level within yourself, when you're comfortable within yourself, when you're more quiet and reserved. You're not really like, and you're on your shit, like you're studying and you're creating and you're teaching. It's hard to get people to mirror that back, right? And they'll try to because they want to be in your aura, they want to be in your energy, but most of them are just deceiving you. They're not really highly aware enough of themselves to be able to truly do the work, to be able to really stand next to you as a divine counterpart, right? For real, for real. And me, I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing into nothing anymore. Like, that was my biggest problem, was rushing into shit. Put a heart in the chat. If you are single, support the host. Peace. Thank you so much. It means the world. Let me actually make you let me see. I'm gonna make you a moderator, if you don't mind, and follow you back. Y'all like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to, right? If you are single and you're, thank you. Here it comes. It's coming. I'm gonna do the cowboy impression. But if you are single, if you're a single person, yes, of course, it's my pleasure, for real. And you're on this path, and you're divinely guided, divinely inspired, and you're one of those people that you go within and you do the work. You can't just be with anybody. God won't let you. Source won't let you. Won't. And if you force it, then the karmic debt will be larger than you expected. Usually it'll be something like, thank you so much. Usually it'll be something like getting drained, you're losing your momentum, right? You have a certain momentum, and you'll end up being in a karmic relationship with somebody that you thought might have been on your level. You didn't vet them properly, and now you're in a gratitude. Now you're in a relationship with them, and it's karmic, and you done fell in love with them and shit, and you loving all this, right? Amazing meeting earlier, fam. Infinite knowledge. Let me pin that real quick. This is one of the meetings that I had earlier. So if y'all want to learn about blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, the whole 9 yards, click the link in my bio. This is like a live proof of the fact that I know what I'm talking about. Again, amazing meeting earlier, fam. Infinite knowledge. Yes, thank you so much. It means the absolute world. It really, really does, that I can contribute. Because investing in me is investing in yourself. Because ultimately, Jupiter is going to make more money than the money that she spent on me, right? This is how we pay it forward with each other. Yes, you're paying for the service, but the service is good. It's good service. So you're getting something out of what you're paying for. And this is how we're supposed to rock out. So if you guys do want to learn about blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, inbox me, and then I'm just gonna direct you to the link in my bio. So you can just click the link in my bio. If you have any questions, inbox me. But click the link in my bio, book a session, learn about blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, Web3, the whole 9 yards. If you're an artist, if you're a singer, if you're a songwriter, the economy's crashing. It's over. It's already done. The dollar has crashed. The whole 9 yards. Gold is at its all-time high. Silver is reaching all-time highs, and it's a wrap. So if you guys want to learn about this new financial system that's going to benefit humanity, then inbox me and all that good stuff. Here we go. Continue. You too. Have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, man. Vet the people that you're talking to, man. Like, you could come on here and meet somebody, and you like them, you dig them, they're amazing. But if they're not doing the work behind the scenes, and you are, it's gonna be an imbalance. And that's one thing that you don't want. You want to find somebody that's actually doing the work, that's not just fucking making content, and you want to find somebody that is gonna match you, man. Like, you're don't rush this shit, please. Don't rush. That's our biggest problem. We feel lonely. We sitting around, right? You want to be with somebody. You want to date somebody. You want to get banged out, or you want to bang somebody, right? We all do. And even if you're gonna do that and not be in a relationship, they better be on your frequency. If you're having sex with somebody, They better be on your frequency, man. For real, man. You gotta vet them. You gotta sit with them, talk with them. Don't be fucking on the first night and shit. Like, nah, man. Hell no. Hell no. I gotta vet you. I gotta talk to you. I gotta build with you. I gotta see, hey, look, what's your energy? Because people could leave their spirits in you. And when they leave their spirits in you, you end up walking their path for them. They pass their karma on to you. It's real shit. You may be a high wizard or witch. I know I'm a high wizard, but I still get affected by it. I know if I sleep with somebody that's not on the vibration that I'm on, they're going to be able to leave that energy, leave that spirit. I'm cleaning up karma for them. I'm cleaning up karma for them. Fuck. Y'all got to chill the fuck out. Stop just being so horny. You just going out there fucking anybody. If you're doing the work, you got to make sure that they're doing the work as well. I don't give a fuck how long it take. If you gotta vet this person for a couple months, fuck it. Fuck it. And even if you're like with them, like chilling, hanging out, or y'all staying the night with each other, see their morning routines, see their nightly routines. Do they meditate? Do they work out? How's their hygiene? Who the fuck are you dealing with? You don't know, because most people are hiding who they are in the beginning so they can show you who you want to see. And you end up getting left with the fucking bag, bro. I'm telling you. Be careful. Slow down. Don't rush. You don't have to rush. And if someone's trying to rush you or love bomb you or make you feel like, oh, you got to give them attention, you got to give them energy, if that's the case, you might as well just get the fuck up out of Dodge. Gratitude. Thank you so much. You got to get out of Dodge. And it's no offense to any of the people that you're dealing with. If they take it offenseful, then it is. It is what it is. Yes, the rush is a red flag. Yeah, it's like the problem is that and I'm included in this. I'm not excluding myself. We don't want to be alone. Nobody wants to be alone, really. Nobody wants to feel like they're alone. Nobody wants to lay up in the bed alone. Like, I enjoy my solitude, don't get me wrong. But there's times where I'm laying down, I'm like, damn, I wish I had somebody near me. I wish I had, somebody that I liked or whatever the fuck. Like, right? Especially somebody that's been in relationships their whole life. Like, I've been in relationships my whole life. And I just got out of one, so I was in that relationship for almost 4 years. Like, so I'm used to being next to somebody. Do I miss it? Hell yeah. I be missing that energy. I be missing just being able to rise and somebody's right there like, damn, oh, wow, go cuddle and all that shit. Like, I miss the 33 people in the chat, masters in the chat. Like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to. But the point is we not rushing no more. There's no more need to rush. When somebody's in alignment with you, it'll show and you'll be able to see it. And for those that are really on the path, a lot of us aren't destined at this point in time to just be with somebody. Like, we got a mission for real. So at the end of the day, you need to find somebody on the same path as you, legitimately, right? You got to find somebody, like, if you're somebody that's like heavily in nature and you're on your, you know what I'm saying? You got to find somebody that's on your level, But again, it's difficult because people wear masks, man. Thank you so much. People wear masks and they know how to do it. They know how to match your vibe. For real. I've been there. Like, trust me, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of matching vibes and shit. Like, if she bad, like, there'll be times like back, like not like years ago. I've always been on my spiritual shit, but if she was bad, I'll match her vibe. If she like, oh, like somebody I like to go out, I'm like, fuck it. Like, oh, she bad. Let me just match her vibe real quick. I know how to blend in. I'm from that realm. I'm from that era. Yo, you want to go out? Fuck it. Let's go to the bars, get a drink, real quick, just so I can bust it down. No, that's crazy. That's the lust, the fucking lust demon taking a hold of us. And the damn sure knows how to take a hold of us. For real, for real. When you're sitting idle, you chilling in your room. Thank you so much, Jazz. Thank you so much for the gifts. It means the world. You sitting idle, you sitting in your room, horny. You start looking through Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, and you're trying to, like, why are you trying to? It's all these needs are trying to be fulfilled. And especially us that have big hearts. Like, if you got a big heart, let me move more into the sun, because, yeah, that. Peace. If you got a big heart and you're somebody that loves hard and you really, like, you know what I mean? You got to be careful. I feel the same. I have been absent there for almost, did you mean abstinent? For real, like, not everybody's going to be on your level, period. Like vibrationally, energetically, you know what I mean, physically, right? We have a soul. Each one of us has a soul song. You got to find somebody that matches that song for real, right? And not everything's going to be harmonious, not everything, but for the most part, the things that check your list, check those boxes off. Now, ladies, now I know my ladies, y'all list be like this, like motherfucker got to check off 50 boxes for you. But I get it though, because, and especially with the ladies, I get it because y'all get attacked more than anything. And I use the word attack specifically because the spirit of lust runs deep in men. It does. It runs deep in women too, but the spirit of lust runs deep in men to the point of deception, right? Like legit deception. Like, oh, I know what I want to do with you. Like I'm gonna pretend, and then when I get what I want, I'm out of here. That's how men have worked in this paradigm. And we can be honest now. We're at the end. We might as well just keep it real. This is how it's been for us men, and this is why I feel like women have turned to what they've turned to in regards to like almost like becoming men almost, and not really wanting to deal with men, and like, oh fuck men, like energy. I get it, like the patriarchy, feminists, I get that reality because I'm a man, so I know how powerful those urges are, and I know that sometimes those urges can make me like, you know what, fuck it, yo, what's up, you really like me? I love you. Like that's how it be. Like, no, I don't love you for real. And I don't want, and I'm done playing that game first and foremost. I'm just saying that's how it was. That's how I was when I was younger. I'm gonna tell you what you want to hear. I love you. You love me, yeah. Up until them babies come out of me. Right? Legit. And then when I'm done, I'm like, who the fuck are you? I thought you said you love me. And that's how it be. And that's why I feel like women, y'all really got to be more careful in regards to who y'all dealing with, because ultimately most intentions aren't pure. I just want to fuck you. That's how men are. I want to fuck you, period. Like I want to fuck you. I'm looking at your pictures, I'm looking at your videos, and I want to fuck you. Now when I approach you initially, it's gonna be fucking like with fucking roses and right, whatever you want to hear. And that's why I feel like women have to be on guard, but men too. Like fellas, don't get me wrong. When you have the means of provision, y'all make sure y'all tap the screen, like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to. Right? Yeah, guard the portal, for real. If you're men as well, right? Because women want provision, women want security, women want all these 3D things. It's everything that we want as far as relationships, it's all 3D, and it's the reason why our fucking relationships crash, period. I want to fuck you, that's 3D. That's 3D, I just want to have sex with you. Oh, I want to make sure that you can provide money, and that's 3D. That's 3D. You're not attempting to date me for anything other than provision. Then who the fuck am I? Right? That's why a lot of women will deal with a man that's not attractive, that has millions of dollars. They know goddamn well they're not attracted to that man. You do not like that man. He is hideous. Let's just be frank. But you're dealing with him because he has $1 million, right? And that always leads to disaster. Same thing with men, lust. Oh, she's fire, so let me deal with her. But she got a bunch of demons in her, and by the time you end up finding out that she got these demons in her, you already 2-3 years in. You already in it, and you ain't even see the red flags because she was hiding them. She was hiding them covert, right? Thank you, Jazz. For real. Make sure I'm following you. Here we go. Gave you a follow, Jazz. I appreciate it. Y'all like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to. As the fucking dollar crashes, this is the commercial time. As the dollar crashes and the financial world pivots to a digital world, you're going to want to be on point. Blockchain technology, cryptocurrency is the way of the future. I don't care what none of y'all say. It is what it is. You'll come back in a couple of months and be like, MoonManT, you were right. I know I was right. So book a session. Click the link in my bio. All things MoonManT are there. The first link is for Google Meet for sessions. It'll tell you the payment options. You send the payment, you book your session. You'll learn about blockchain. If you do the $50 for the hour, you'll learn the basics. I'll set you up with wallets and teach you about blockchain and things like that. If you want to learn my strategy, it's $100 for the hour. and it's a steal because you're going to make more than $100. Like, let's be honest here. So if you want to learn about blockchain technology in this crashing system, you see what's happening. You can't barely afford food. You can't afford your fucking house. You can't afford none of this shit. Why? Because inflation. They're printing money into fucking oblivion. So you want to make sure that you are setting yourself up and your family up for success. So that's gold, silver, copper, platinum, and of course, crypto. Let's continue, right? And obviously, you're going to attract what you attract, and you're going to attract what you're intending on attracting. And this is why it's important for us to do the inner work, love ourselves, and actually set the intention to love someone, right? Like, I want somebody that I want somebody that's beyond flesh, right? I want somebody that I can be with that extends beyond me just wanting to have sex with them. Don't get me wrong. I want to be attracted to you. Like, obviously, anybody wants to be attracted. You want to have that initial attraction, but what else is there? Right? Because after a while, like, I know for myself, if I'm in a relationship with somebody and they don't do the things that I do, you're not meditating, you're not contemplating, you're not on your shit, I'm not going to want to be around you. And eventually I'll resent you because of, like, it's like I feel like I've been duped. But I really duped myself, right? Lock in. This is what happens. And then we wonder why we're heartbroken. We wonder why we're drained. We wonder why our shit not going the way that it was. And my biggest problem is that I'll be on my shit. Like, I'll be on my shit, I'll be single, I'll be doing my thing, and then I'll be like, fuck it, let me just, oh my God, she's amazing, oh my God. And then I'll end up like fucking just being in some shit. And my brother always tell me like, bro, you gotta chill, bro. I'm feeling them urges right now, no cap. Pray for me. Put that energy in something righteous, not on God. That's why I'm telling you, direct your energy. Right now, that sacral chakra is buzzing. People's sexual energy is high right now, right? All our sexual energy is high because we're dealing with a lot of sacral energy, a lot of willpower energy, a lot of things that need to be addressed within ourselves and not within the fucking vagina or a penis. Legit. It is, and I'm in solitude, but because no. Yeah, nah, for real. For real. We are, and also your light shining so bright right now that you're attracting these leeches. You're attracting leeches, right? I had made a video earlier about it. Like, we're attracting like moths to a flame. Like, literally, we're attracting the fucking moths, and all the butterflies are like waiting for daytime, and you so horny at night that the moths start coming. Oh, what's up? Hey, sweetheart. Hey, you're a big, hello, sir. What the fuck? Nah, hell no, I'm good. Don't fall for it. They don't even know it's light they are attracted to it. Indeed, I agree. It's 100%, right? We gotta, not moths, man, right? Nah, for real. We gotta be aware of where we're placing our energy. 100%, especially romantically, because a lot of us are in our own cycles. Like, I know myself. I've been in my own cycle of, I'll be in a relationship, I'll get out of a relationship, and I don't like to be alone. Like, there's times that I love to be alone, but I don't like to be alone while I'm alone, right? Does that make sense? So we tend to just flock to whatever shows up. If something shows up, or even if you pursue something, you got to be able to go at your own pace, right? You have to make sure that you're pacing yourself, because your ego will put you into situations because you're lonely or you're horny or whatever the fuck you are. It'll put you into situations that will cause you to rush, and you shouldn't. You should take your time. You should take your time, because relationships, especially in this new dimension, this new reality that we find ourselves in, this reality is calling for us to be clear about what we want. Not only clear about what we want, but clear within ourselves to be able to receive it. If there's somebody that's in your that you're attracting in your life, you really have to vet them. You really do. Like, you have to vet each other. It's not like, oh, I'm so important, I gotta vet you and you gotta go past my test. No, we have to vet each other. Is this sustainable? Will this be sustainable? What are the factors? What's going on? We just be jumping in shit. And that's how we build karma. That's how we get our hearts broken. Right? That's how we end up being with people that pretend, and then they end up fucking going crazy on you and bugging out. Peace. Gratitude. Thank you so much, Vanessa. It means the world. Right? So take your time. Stop rushing. Slow down. Go at your pace. Right? If somebody's rushing and somebody feels like, hey, look, I need something, then that's totally fine for them. That's what they need. Right? A lot of us, we want to just jump head first in, and that's okay too. You know, that's fine. But you got to know what you're doing, bro. Like, legit. Like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to. It's time to master self, It's time to master our impulses. There's a lot of things, a lot of impulsive shit. We be doing impulsive shit. Thank you, V. Appreciate you. Impulsion, like what the fuck? Like horny, hungry, all types of shit, just doing shit. Slow your ass down. Relax. Right? Go ground yourself. Go get out into nature. Like we are in a time right now where the energy is so high. And that we hear that a lot, but what does that mean though? That means that we're getting surges of energy. And if we're not directing that energy to something constructive, then we'll fall back into temptation. We'll fall back into shit that we know we're not supposed to be doing. Your ass will end up at the bar. Why the fuck am I at the bar? I'll never be at the bar. Why are you at the bar? You at the bar looking for some shit, trying to fulfill ego. Bring your ass home. Tweaking. I know what you're doing. I'm you. So I know. Like, I be having them temptations like, fuck it. I might as well just go to the bar, find me a little straggler, find me one of these little joints in there drinking, take her to the crib and take her spirits on. Hell no. Fuck you. End them spirits. I'm good. I don't want it. Thank you so much, V. I love you, for real. Not the stragglers. I'm dead serious. The little stragglies. Like, let me grab a little couple stragglers from the bar. Look, yo, she drunk. Oh, I'm drunk too. Let's meet up. Hey, what's up? Nah, hell no, I'm good. Because I know why you there, and I know what led me there. My dick, horny, just thirsty. Like, bro, relax, man. Fuck that shit. Slow down. Harness your energy. Take your energy. Direct that energy towards something constructive. And watch your world flourish. And along the way, you will meet someone along the way. But when you're on your journey, every time, I know how you are, without fail, you'll be on your shit. This is how you work, because this is how we work. You'll be on your shit. You getting your money up. You grinding. You getting it in. And then you feel like you could take something on. You're like, I need to take on a little something, fuck it. You start hitting people up. You start hitting up old exes and shit. You start talking to people. But what are you doing? Keep going. Keep going. Because when you're on your shit and you build that momentum, listen, when you're on your shit and you build that momentum, ego will try to self-sabotage you by trying to get you into something that will stop. It's like you're low-key afraid of success. Low-key, subconsciously, you're afraid of success. So you kind of want to self-sabotage yourself. Let me jump into a relationship real quick. Slow this shit down a little bit. This shit getting a little too fast. I'm getting everything I want. Like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to. Support in every way you feel called to. I think it's worth supporting. Don't you? Let's go. If you guys want to support me directly, you can hit the PayPal Stephen Lee 177. Yes, that is my Earth name. If you guys have PayPal and you wish to donate, please do. Thank you so much. It means the world. Word up. Here we go. Lock in. Slow down. You got your momentum. You building your momentum. You got your business going. You working out every day. You getting it popping. You doing your thing. You doing your big one. Big one. You doing your big one. Now you like, ooh, fuck it. Let me just take on somebody else's karma. What? You tweaking. Then your momentum stop. You spending all your money. You broke now. Shit in the minus. You done broke a fucking toe or some shit. You calling people, complaining. They like, this is not like you. What's going on? Well, I had the momentum and I fucked it up. Keep your momentum. This is word from keep that momentum. Keep going. The men will be there. The women will be there. I promise. Peace, God. They gonna be there. They're gonna be there. I swear they'll be there. Right? That quick nut that you about to get off, I swear it's going, as soon as you get that nut off, you're going to be like, fuck. You're going to be tight. So real men, when I start building momentum, self-destruct in some way, yes, we are afraid of our own potential. So we'll be on our shit. You're in your hustle mode. You're in your grind mode. And then your ego will start talking about being in relationships. You start looking at girls and you start like, oh my God. You start taking on different responsibilities. They got responsibilities. Now you fucked up. Stop. This is you. This is the version of you that done did it like 5 times. No funny shit. Like I done had momentum. I done had crazy momentum. I'm up 30,000. Just I got $30,000 just in the bank here. There you go, boop. And then not including my assets and all this other stuff. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I could take on the project, basically. Then I take on the project and it didn't fuck my life up. Don't get me wrong. Everything was a part of the lesson. But in hindsight, you're like, wow. Like, if I would have just kept going and just kept doing my thing, instead of taking people on, start paying their bills, and you start doing shit, you just start doing shit. I got the money, fuck it. What's your rent? What's your portion? 500 here, take it. You start leading with that, that's what they gonna start thinking, like, oh, nah, you got the money, fuck, nah, fuck that, and with respect, fuck you. I'm keeping my momentum. When I get to the, I'm 35, I don't look it, though. I'll be all right. Because by the time I get with you, I'm still gonna be looking like this. Because I'm me. You feel what I'm saying? Run as fast as you can to God, and when you find someone that can keep up, introduce yourself. Ooh. Oh, heaven almighty. Indeed. 100%. Take your fucking time is really the key. I believe, right? The smoking stop downloads. Smoking stops dream time downloads. Smoking opens you up. Smoking opens you up in your waking life to dream-like feelings. It feels like you're in a dream when you smoke during the day, but it suppresses that nighttime dream, so you really can't get those brilliant downloads the way that you want, right? So if you want the dream time downloads, you're going to have to stop that smoking shit, right? Unless you're putting, like, there's some people that blow down, and they'll put, like, what's that? Blue Lotus. They'll put, like, Blue Lotus in their joint. So the Blue Lotus will help, though. You can just smoke the Blue Lotus by itself, but when you put the Blue Lotus in, you might be able to get those downloads. But the bud, for me, stops all my downloads nighttime. But when I'm in the waking world and I blow down, you looking at God Almighty. You looking at the Christos, the fucking shining one. I'm like, heavy. Like, you like, who is this motherfucker? For real, because the downloads is heavy in the waking state. So it gives you a lucidity. Like, when you blow down in the waking state, it gives you a lucidity while you're here. You willing to do what? I'm magic. I can go anywhere. You willing to do, as soon as that high start wearing off, you're like, where's my security? Like, you start looking for security and shit. I love how you are awake, but respect Yahuwah. I am Yahuwah, and the now forever. You feel what I'm saying? I am that. There's nothing other than you. There's nothing other than me. I must claim myself to be all that there is, because there's nothing other than me. How are trips on? I haven't done that in years, but I did do it. Thank you so much for the gift. Y'all make sure y'all follow suit. Support if you feel like this is giving you any semblance of wisdom. Support those that are trying to wake you up as opposed to keep you dead sleep. They already got a fucking million subscribers. Trust me. They don't need it. They don't need the help. I appreciate y'all. It means the world, right? So yeah, blowing down is gonna almost halt your dream shit. Like, you gotta be sober here. It's so fucked up. Like, we are psychos. Like, we're the greatest psychos of all time. Like, you'll do some shit like, all right, when you're in your waking state, you feel all the fucking stress of reality. You feel like reality's real. Like, when you're in your waking state, right? But when you blow down, you feel a lucidity. You're like, oh, wow. But when you blow down, it stops your dream time downloads. And it's like, all right, which one do I want, though? Do I want my dream time downloads, or do I want the lucidity in my waking world? It's like, fucking, you gotta, like, shit is crazy. Right? And it's not for everybody. Some people probably are able to dream but for the most part, when I'm blowing down, I be lucid when I blow down in life, like right here. Christ the King. But when I'm like, I have little glimpses of the dream. Waking world better. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna front. Waking world is when I'm cracked and it's not fucking up my body. Sometimes the smoke will fuck up my gut and shit like that. But when I'm doing that thing in the waking world, I'll be cooked, but in the best way possible. Like, there's nothing I can't do. There's nothing I can't manifest. But there are side effects to it. Some of us get very much so energized, and some of us get just straight pure download reflective. I don't want to do shit. Excuse me. That's how I was. I'll get high. I'm soon I'll be out here in the waking world, like with people and shit. As soon as that high start, I walk away from people. I don't even say nothing to them. I just walk to the woods. I don't even say nothing to them. I'm out. Because it opens up that feeling center. It opens up all that fucking shit. And you like, I'm out of here. You looked completely different when I was sober. Now that I'm high, I can kind of see your spirits. And I'm out. And then you just go into nature. You start contemplating, meditating. You just fucking gone. You just in your shit. Right? But now that I've been sober, haven't been blowing down, I've been getting shit done. I'm coming on live more than once a day. There's been times I was coming on live, y'all. What's good, y'all? I'm high. I ain't even know I was high. I'm just on here talking that shit. And y'all like, damn, MoonManT, damn. You coming on later? Hell no, I'm high. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going in the woods or some shit, right? But now that I'm sober, I'm glad though, because in me indulging in those activities, I got so much downloads and so much energy. Now I have it to spend in my sobriety. Like, so now I'm fucking sober. I'm doing music videos. I'm recording again, right? I ain't recording a minute. I haven't recorded. I recorded the other day, but before that, I haven't recorded since I was in Egypt, and that was like a month and some change ago. You feel what I'm saying? Like legit. So, but now I'm getting back in my shit. Blah 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 blah. The point is, direct your energy properly, and if you want to experience dream time downloads, you're gonna have to stop smoking in the waking world. It is what it is. Now, if you're doing like, how was Egypt? Egypt was long. I was there for 6 months. You want the honest opinion about Egypt? No, not the American Egypt. Not the American Egypt. We're not even going to go into that conversation. We're going to end that one right there. It's all perspective, and it's all timelines, and it's all energies, and everybody thinks that it's this and that, and there's so many different timelines. So, right? Nah, because Mississippi is the Nile River. All right. I can even agree with you on that, because I can agree because I believe that the United States of America is the land. I've been there. I was in Kemet. That was my second time going to Kemet. So I was in Kemet twice, right? Let's go. He's capping. You know he not. He know what he talking about. Hold on. Let's go. Bing. Let's go. This is the first time. The fucking Christ. Right? That's first time. And this is... No, that's Dubai. Hold on. And this is my second time, right? Okay, so that was this year. This picture was this year, and the other one was 2023. But in 2024, I had a full rupture of my Achilles, so I had to like learn how to walk again, literally. Like I've been through some shit. Y'all don't be really, you know what I mean? The Falcon. I know. I've experienced some things, haven't I? All because of crypto. I'm telling y'all don't listen to me. Y'all can do what y'all want. Book a session. Crypto. Would you see this? This is crypto right here. Blockchain, NFTs. I've sustained myself from crypto and Web3 and my music. Come on, man. I tried to tell y'all don't listen. Book the session. All right, maybe I will. All right, whatever. I'll see you in Egypt or not. Like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to. Only if you feel called to. You are loved, honored, and appreciated as if you are me, because you are me. But Egypt was beautiful. The monoliths were beautiful. The country and the people are cool. Don't get me wrong. But it's a third world country. Poverty. Destitute. Poor. It's a poor country. Like legit poor, bruh. You think I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood. I'm from the ghetto. No, they're poor. They're poor. Streets, just fucking everybody, just poor. Looking, they see you walk out the hotel. They see you walk out your Airbnb. Running. I'm not talking about they walking up to you. Hey, could you spare some change? No. Not, hey, shaking the cup. No. Running you down. Yo, but not like in a scary way trying to like hurt you, but in a I'm fucking desperate to eat, I'm poor way. That's how Egypt was. It was unbearable at times. Like I couldn't even, it was times where you can't even fucking enjoy it. Right? You got to think about it. I'm going to give you an example of what I mean and how America is turning into that. I'm trying to tell you, America's turning into it. Right? Here we go. Lock in with me. Let's get back to your break and dreams. I'm on day 4 of break. I bet. Here we go. Hold on 1 second. Well, look, hey. Like the live, share the live. I haven't seen a like yet or a lot or anything. Support. Here we go. Lock in. So Egypt is a poor country, very poor, very, 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 very poor, and they're hustlers. They're fucking hustlers. Like, they own you. They trying to make. They trying to come up. They trying to come up. They're trying to come up. Period. That's really what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? Hustling you, walking down the street. Oh, Bob Marley. That's the first thing they say. Bob Marley, Bob Marley. I'm like, bro, if I came down and if I came walking down the street, it was like Aladdin, Aladdin. You'd be like, what the fuck? All right, what the fuck you think saying Bob Marley's gonna do for me? Nothing. I'm just gonna be like, what? But that's how they relate, or they try to relate to you. And I'm so godly that I'm like, I see you're trying to relate to me. What do you want? What are your intentions behind all of this shit? Even when you're talking, well, money. I'm like, all right, I already knew it was about money. Why are you wasting my time? And no, you're not getting any money. No offense. It just is what it is. I've already reached my capacity. You walk down the street in Egypt, and if you give every person that you see, or everybody that asks you for money, if you gave everybody that asked you for money in Egypt money, you wouldn't have no fucking money. Because everybody's trying to get some money. Man, I was going to go alone. You was going to go a what? You was going to go a win? Tweaking. You're going to be safe. Nobody's going to harm you. Nobody's going to harm you, but they're going to harass you. Right? They're going to harass you. Legit. They're going to harass you. You're not going to escape it. They're going to be on you. Money. I was going to go to Egypt by myself. You was going to go to who, where, what, and when by yourself? Tweaking. Let me be your sign and your guide to let you know don't do it. You better go with a man or a group of women. It's not to say you're not safe, because the one thing I will say about Egypt is not like scary. Like it's not scary. I had a fucking ball. Like I did my thing and I lived like a king. I lived like a king. Why? Because $1 US equals 50 Egyptian pounds. I lived like a king. Y'all make sure y'all like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called. If you want to learn about blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, Web3, or if you just want a one-on-one session about spirituality, click the link in my bio and book a session. Payment is required before session is booked. I appreciate you. Let's go. Right? So, in Luxor, let me give you an example about Luxor, right? I went to Luxor. I went to Cairo, then I went to Luxor and Hurghada. Here we go, right? Let's go. So, I went to Luxor. When I went to Luxor, I had a flat. Me and my ex-girlfriend, we had a flat, 2-bedroom. Here we go. 2 bedrooms, a big-ass kitchen, 2 bathrooms, a bed in the living room, right? Okay? Back patio. Rooftop had a pool, nice pool on it, overlooking the Nile in Kings and Queens Valley. $500 for the month, right? For the month, $500 for the month. Now, if you want a budget, $300 for the month will get you a nice apartment with a nice kitchen, a balcony. You got your bed, That's if you want a budget. You like $300 a month. That's not even a week. Yeah, I know. Why? Because our dollar goes further around the world than it does in our own country. Because our country's inflating the dollar into hell. And we're going broke because of it. So they're trying to move our system into a new one. Let me not go into that, because then I'm going to go back into crypto and telling y'all need to book a session, because I really mean it. Because the dollar bill is crashing. Simple as that. That's the reason why you can go to these different countries and you can live like a king, ultimately. But now these other countries are starting to catch on and they're banding together. Wake up. These countries are banding together. They're like, nah, fuck that. We about to start using our resources to create our own currency. And that's what's been happening. Right? That sun's starting to go down. Warmth. I cannot stand the fucking cold, bro. Like, this is where I was in the desert for fucking 6 months. Now I'm back in America. Like, what the fuck, bro? Why we gotta be cold? I'm not a cold being. I need I need the sun shining down on thine fucking body. I appreciate y'all for being here. Like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to. But Egypt was cool though. Like, to be able to see go inside the pyramids, to see the Sphinx, and go to these different places and go to the different museums and experience. But one thing I will say is that melanated human beings respect Egyptian history more than the so-called modern day Egyptians. They don't give a fuck about the Egyptian history. Only when someone says they're Egyptian. If someone's like, oh, the melanated human being is the original Egyptian, that's when it starts like, no, fuck you up. But other than that, they're hustling outside the pyramids. They don't give a fuck about the pyramids. The pyramids is like how New Yorkers treat the Statue of Liberty. They'll hustle outside the pyramids, smoke cigarettes outside the pyramids, but they'll never do that outside the mosque. They will never do that. Hustle outside the mosque. They're not smoking cigarettes at the mosque. They're not doing none of that. But when it comes to their ancient heritage, they out there hustling. They don't give a fuck. That shit is like the Statue of Liberty to them. So we going over there. They like, oh, lick. You're a lick. I'm coming up. That's basically how they look at you. You come up. But I'm like, no, wise, wisdom. Fuck, you're looking at one of the pharaohs, right? I'm walking around as a pharaoh. You trying to hustle the pharaoh. Bro, what? You want money? Leave me alone. No money, bro. Yes, money. You're going to say no money, and then at the end of this conversation, you'll be like, come on, let me get a little... I'm like, bro, you a grown-ass man with respect. I get your situation, but no. Where's the kids at? You might have got me with the kids. Now, the kids, I couldn't do nothing. The kids, man, listen. When I seen the kids, I'm like, what's up? What you need, man? Can I get a... Yeah, come on. Take them all to the store. Fuck it. Let's go. It's cheap. It ain't nothing. I spend like $5 US. Get everybody something. Get everybody something. The kids will get you, though. The kids got me, man. The kids got me. I'm like, come on, y'all. Just come with me, man. Fuck it. Not you grown-ups. You ain't no kid. You're a grown man. Stay where you're at. Seriously. Take the kids with me. Boom, 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 boom. But the grown men, they act like kids. Stop. They come up to you legit. There was one guy that came up to me. He's like, please, bro. Like, I'm just like, I'm like, every time I see you, you're literally saying the same story. And I just gave you money yesterday. I'm not your dad. I'm not, like, you're ruining my experience. Like, I can't even walk around. This is why people make TikToks about Egypt. And they're like, I'm not going to Egypt. Don't go to Egypt. Fuck Egypt. Like, that's how they feel. Because of the atmosphere and the energy there. They don't respect the tourists. They don't respect the monoliths, right? And this is not to say that I don't like the modern day Egyptians. I love them. They're cool. I talk to them plenty of times, but I know their angle. Right? Legitimately. Y'all make sure y'all like the light. And how was I able to do this? We're gonna go commercial time again because y'all need to hear this. How was I able to do this? Here we go. Let's go back in time so y'all can see what the fuck is going on. Okay, 2023. The pharaoh's in Egypt. He returns. Boom. Same thing. A month later, he's in Dubai. Right? Oh, this is fucking Atlantis at the Palm in Dubai. Nobu. Yeah. Jay-Z and Beyonce were there the day before. Type shit. Okay, cool. Who cares about them? But I'm just saying, this is the type of reality. Costa Rica. Beautiful. This is Costa Rica as well. This is Costa Rica in like the rural area. And this is like Costa Rica like... Is it San Jose or San Juan? So where's San Juan? San Juan in Puerto Rico, or is that San Jose or San Juan? One or the other. This is Cartagena. This is all the same year. This is 2023, right? And then after that trip, that's when I came back to the States, tore my Achilles, and I had to fucking like sit down for a year. Had to learn how to walk again, legitimately, literally. Had to take my first step. Y'all don't even know. Did you have any major downloads? I think I had more downloads being back in America than I had downloads going anywhere. I mean, I had some amazing downloads this time while I was in Egypt. But every dream I had, I had a dream every single night while I was in Egypt. And every time I had a dream, it was about coming back to America. Do you have any updates for me, sir, in regards to what? Do I owe you something? If I owe you something, then let me know. Because I do be having a lot of shit going on. But if I owe you something, let me know. But updates in regards to what? Life? Oh, yeah, no. You're the one. Update complete. You're the one. Update complete. Now go find it. Here we go. Like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to. Only either update like I'm like ChatGPT. Do you have any updates? I do not have any updates for you today. Check again tomorrow. Like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to. Only if you feel called to. I'm funny, right? Am I funny? Could I be a stand-up comedian? Y'all let me know. I might have to do it. You owe me nothing, so I am you. And I love you. Thank you, James Woods. You know I'm just joking. It's a joke. Y'all like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to. Right? Yeah, just a little bit. You got a little stand up in you. You might be able to hang with them. I think I could. Yeah, so back to it. The whole time, yeah. How did I do this? Crypto, Web3, blockchain, investing. What I've been telling you this whole time. Excuse me, lock in. All right, let me give you another story, just really quickly. It just to give you an understanding of why you need to book a session. Here we go. 2023, traveled the world, 6 months. I went from Egypt, spent a month in Egypt, a month in Dubai, a month in Colombia, or 3 months in Colombia, and a month in Costa Rica. Came back, tore my Achilles, full rupture, couldn't walk around, couldn't really do nothing. I had like an online job, like with a crypto company. I was doing all types of shit. Lost everything. Sold my gold, sold my silver, sold my crypto. This is 2024, right? Had to sit down just to, you know what I'm saying? Had to really like heal. It was a full rupture of my Achilles. That's a fucking huge injury. Took me out for like a year. Here we go. Started making money again, and when I started making money again, I started investing again. Like, I know how to make money. I'm going to get that bread, and I'm going to put it into crypto. I'm going to put it into these things. I'm in the game. I know what I'm doing. Then, boop, money went crazy. Taught myself how to walk again. For real. Taught myself how to walk again, and as soon as I was able to walk, took the first flight to Egypt, and I was out. Took my ex-girl. We out. And then we went again, right? And spent 6 months out there. But I had this strong pull that was like, nah, you got to get back to America. And what taught me, but all this is from crypto though. All this is, I was able to sustain myself off of crypto, NFTs, my music, selling my music as NFTs. So again, if you guys want to learn about it, I'm telling you, book that session, click the link in my bio. But while I was out there, I realized that America is the land. If we're talking about a land mass, that is the land, it's the United States, it's the Americas, period. But specifically the United States of America. And for all my people, don't take offense to this. I love your soul. It has nothing to do with your body. But I have to speak to those who have a particular type of body, which is a melanated one. The melanated human being in the United States of America is the most powerful being that has ever existed. Mark my words, it is what it is. You can go argue with the sun about it. It is what it is. I'm just saying, everywhere I went around the world, everyone was trying to emulate the melanated human being in the Americas, period, full stop. They want to be just like us. They want to be just like us. And I'm going to tell you why. When human beings are stripped of who they are, which we were told we're slaves, and we were told we have no history. So we went to what we call zero. That's 0 point. That's quantum. We didn't even know that we were doing it. We went to zero as a race, as a culture, as the melanated human beings in the Americas, right? For real. America equals the real Egypt. I gotta agree. I can't, because I went to Egypt. Don't get me wrong. That's some shit over there. There's some shit over there. It's real. It's big. It's powerful. But nothing's more powerful than the Americas. I don't care where the fuck you go in America. In the world. I don't care where you go. There's nothing more powerful than the Americas. That's how I feel. And there's nothing more powerful than the melanated human being that's come from the Americas. And now let me continue to explain why. When you go to zero, when a group of people tell you that you are slaves, when they tell you and they show you imagery of fucking dogs biting you and fucking over, they show you that, you go to zero. From zero, you have infinity. This is quantum shit. We didn't even know what we were doing. We created a culture out of the quantum field. That's where hip hop, jazz, right? Bebop, blues, all rock and roll. All of it came from zero. And this is why it took over the world. Because we were at the 0 point and we rose and created something from the quantum realm. Granted, our attackers, those that wanted to keep us suppressed, lock in with me, they hijacked all of these things that we were doing and spinned it to the negative. So hip hop turned into fucking shaking your ass and popping your fucking pussy. and fucking your bitch and I did that. Yeah. Rock and roll went from originally the southern black men or melanated man doing their thing to getting robbed and getting their money fucking taken and getting their songs taken and sold, and now Elvis is the king of rock when Little Richard really is. Chuck Berry. Like, these are things that obviously we've gotten. We're getting over it because we're souls and we realize that there has to be some type of protagonist in the movie of life for the movie to be a movie. There ain't no movie if there's no villain. So you got to love the villain the same way you love the hero. They're one. That's one thing that we don't love to do, especially as melanated people. We don't love thine enemy. We fucking hate thine enemy. We like, fuck you. But you gotta love the protagonist, your soul. Like, can you imagine that there's other worlds and other realities that exist that are going through the same thing, but just in an extraterrestrial type of way? Like, there's a whole nother race of beings that look like this, and then a race of beings that look like this, and the race of beings that look like this, they get fucking ostracized. It's like that when we're living in duality, because there's always a polarity. There's a polar opposite. But that was the game, right? Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Y'all make sure y'all load them gifts up. A lot of y'all be sitting, like the live, share the live. If you do content and you sit in people's lives and you just sit in the live, TikTok's looking at that too. I'm just letting you know. It's going to affect your account. Like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to. I say that to say this. Book a session. Click the link in my bio. $50 for the hour if you want spiritual guidance. The same thing for the crypto guidance. It's $50 for the hour. If you want my full strategy in crypto, it's going to be $100. I know people in this journey of mine in the crypto world that charge thousands of dollars. I'll be chilling. Didn't need the sales pitch. Good message until though. Peace. Jacqueline, I'm sending you love. But this love is coming with a blocked. Get out of here. I'll see you later. And you can't hear me because I already blocked you. So it's all good. And you still can't hear me because you're gone. Like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to. I'm gonna promote myself. You crazy? You crazy? I'm gonna promote myself. Y'all can sit on here and soak up all my energy and I can't. You crazy? That was a great message until so I soaked up all your energy until you started talking about money. That's your relationship with money. You're out of there. Peace. Like the live, share the live. I give too much love to my people for any, and you was clearly new here. You didn't even know. Now you're blocked. You done fucked up, didn't you? Right? I appreciate y'all. It means the world. I'm supposed to be able to promote myself. I am. This is my platform. Crazy? And everybody should be able to promote themselves as well. Period. I don't give a fuck if you're spiritual or not. They give you that spiritual tag so you don't make no fucking money. They give you that spiritual tag so you don't be wealthy. Fuck you. With respect. They give you that spiritual tag so you don't, oh no, well, you're supposed to be what? I'm a sovereign being. I do what the fuck I want. I built this. Crazy? And if I've been doing the work, why not? I come on here for free anyway. And I say give gifts if you feel called to. I'd never say give me a gift or I'm getting out of here. Because if that's the case, I would have been got out of here. No, I say give gifts if you feel called to. Only if you feel called to. And only if you feel called to. Right? But who am I talking to? She's blocked. Peace. Y'all make sure y'all like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to. Only if you feel called to. I appreciate every single one of you as if you are me, because you are me. It means the absolute world for y'all to be here with me. Right? At the end of time. At the end of time, yeah. What the fuck you think this is? You think this shit's still going on the way that it was going on? It's not. Time has ended as we've known time to be. So your manifestations are shorter. The delay is fucking gone. I'm telling you, as soon as you start thinking about shit, that delay is cooked. There's no more delay, right? That's why you got to start. People are triggered by money. People are heavily triggered by money. People have a distorted, toxic relationship with money. Money is nothing but you in that form. But you've given it all your energy, so you think it's something else. You have to heal your relationship with money. We talked about this earlier. When you get the bill in the mail and you read the bill, however your solar plexus feels when you read the bill is your relationship with money. When somebody asks you for bread, that feeling that you get, that's your relationship with money. But back to what we were talking about. The time delay is over. That's why time seems so fucking fast, y'all. What the fuck is happening? We're about to be in 2026. What the fuck? Like, that's crazy. Where'd the year go? Legit, where'd the year go? It's like it just like flew by. like it never existed, almost type of thing, right? And now you're seeing the speed in which our evolution is occurring is the speed in which the government's collapsing. Oh, you ready? Get yourself ready. Get yourself ready. It's called income for a reason. It's flowing to you or away from you. Currency. Yeah, so the faster, but it's up to you. Up to me, yeah. Who the fuck else is there? I'm a projection. I don't exist the way you think I do. I exist in your mind. From my perspective, it's the same for y'all. We're all one consciousness. So the more you do the work and the more I do the work, we collapse time. We collapse it. We collapse it. And you think that these events are separate from you. You think, oh, the government shut down. And no. All of these events are occurring within your consciousness. So the more you're doing your work, the more these external 3D types of events are happening they're really happening to correspond with the level that you're at. So you better believe, like I've been saying, they're preparing. The government is preparing to give back, hand over ownership to the people. Not just any people, though. The ones with the Christ bloodline. Those who actually remember, right? So those who actually remember that they are the Christ, right? Who have the vibration of Christ. Why do I say that? I say that because God, the Most High, the one, oh my God, we're in some shit, y'all. We're in some weird shit. Those that have that Christed bloodline will disseminate the money properly. We're not greedy. We're not going to hoard shit. We're not going to turn this back into the Piscean age energy. We won't be allowed anyway because the universe is going to kick our ass. That's just how it works. I'm going to kick your ass how it works. I'm going to kick, hey, go ahead, try. Be greedy if you want. I'm going to cook your ass. That's how the universe works now, right? So that wealth is going to be disseminated amongst those who have the Christ bloodline, those who have the aura, though it's going to be resonance. It's not going to be because you got a suit and tie or you went to Harvard. I don't give a fuck about your degree. What's your vibration? What's your spiritual rank? Oh, you're dead inside? You won't have the money. You won't be in control of the money. You're dead inside. What? This is Aquarius. This is in Pisces. In Pisces, lower frequencies were able to rule. Please make sure y'all like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, right? At least do the free stuff, which is like the live and share the live. Here we go, right? Level up your rank, for real, right? So I need y'all to hold the vision though. Hold the vision tight. As you hold the vision, it becomes more of a tangible experience. Government shut down, the dollar start crashing, and shit start happening. The shit, look, oh, y'all are about to experience for real heaven on earth. Like for real heaven on earth. Like legit. I have no, there's not a doubt in my body. Even when I'm saying it, like years ago, you'd say it and be like, yeah, heaven on earth. You're like, oh, maybe it doesn't look promising. But now, like when I say it, it's like, yeah, no, legit. There's no doubt in my body. Like I'm watching the movie of life, and in the most literal way, it's all panning out into that direction. Thank you so much, Sexy Lexi. Means the world. Thank you, Shea Butter Baby. Shea Butter Baby. I love that. But why was so much able to happen in Pisces? Because, okay, so if Pisces of the Pisces, I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna give you the qualities associated with the Piscean age during that large cycle, not just a birthday cycle, Pisces, this birthday cycle. No, I'm talking about a 26,000 year cycle. Within that cycle, darkness was able to reign because that was the qualities associated with the dark sides of Pisces. Look at the dark sides of Pisces. Look at the dark sides of all of these different zodiacs. It's not just the positive aspects. And these negative aspects were able to rule. So if you were in the Piscean era, and those who ruled in Pisces were supposed to rule in Pisces. If you were love and light, it's not Aquarius. What the fuck? Love and light, get them out of here. We wondering why they ruling. It's because if now you were able to be grimy and dirty and fucking like whatever and fucking scamming people. Like it was you. That's why when people are like, well, God, why God let that happen? It was the age. It was the dark ages. It was the age where man's consciousness was lower. So it was allowed to happen. Right? And anybody that was on that love and happiness shit, you got one to the head. We got to get him out of here. This is Pisces, bro. Bye. What are you talking about? We're not love and light over here. It's Piscean age. But when Aquarius started to roll around, people started to think a little bit like, what the fuck is this? I don't think this is not okay. Why are they hoarding all the... Why do I have to go to work? Why do I have to go to school? Why do I have to do anything? Why do I have to do any of the shit that they talking about? We start to question things. We start to question our place in existence. It's the ponderer, reflection, right? Why is food not free, right? Indeed. Force. And come on, y'all, let's wake up here. The Piscean age, people, don't be mad at those who ruled in Pisces. They were supposed to. Get over it. You're about to rule in Aquarius, but rule in a benevolent way. You're about to be on the throne of Aquarius, right? And we're going to meet all of our star family, but that's all from within. All from within. All of it's imagination. We're dreaming. I promise. So all that's coming from imagination. You're going to start meeting your star family. You're going to start meeting these different aspects of yourself, future aspects of yourself, past aspects of yourself. Oh my God. You're going to start integrating these aspects of yourself. You already feel this integration because you're talented in multiple ways. You can express yourself in multiple ways. You think that's just you? You think that just came from this lifetime, huh? You fucking silly goose. You think all the brilliance of you came from just this lifetime, don't you? No, because I'm just me. I'm MoonManT. No, I'm a collection of many beings, many versions of myself, and all those many versions of myself speak through me. Right? They use me. They use this thing that you like. Oh, he's so fine. He's so handsome. This shit being used by many different spirits and energies. Not always benevolent, right? But I had to tame them. So I tamed them like, bro, chill the fuck out. You're doing too much, right? So, and that's another thing. Nah, I don't, LOL, it's been too long. I'm coming back. Come on back. Come on back home. Here we go. Now lock in with me. Look. So, this is what I'm talking about, divine inheritance. Because you represent not only on a soul level, you represent soul lineage, but you represent the genealogy, that gene lineage, right? So each human being, oh, you ready for this? Watch this shit. Watch this. When we talk about generational curse breaking, we're not just talking about generational curse breaking on behalf of like, oh, my family. Yeah, that, of course. Each human being, oh my God, is the final boss of humanity. Hear me out. You are the zenith point of humanity. This moment right now, every human being that exists right now is what humanity has produced. If you are producing something new that is a polar opposite of what humanity produced, you are the new human. You are the generational curse breaker for humanity. Each person has incarnated in particular gene pools so that they can heal humanity. Yes, you're going to heal your genes, but ultimately it's for humanity to heal so that the child that you have will be the new human, the mutant, the fucking Harry Potter fairy tale. They're not even going to know. We're going to have to tell our children and their children stories about when magic didn't exist. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. You're going to have to tell your kids, thank you so much, so much. You're going to have to tell your kids and their kids about a time when magic didn't exist. They're going to be like, how the fuck did you? It's the same thing as us telling our children. Yeah, there was a time where I had to like use a payphone. I had to put quarter in the phone so you couldn't see the person, Mom? No, it was a payphone. What the fuck? They couldn't conceive of it. It's the same concept. Kay, thank you so much. It's the same concept. Listen, it's the same concept as us when we're going to be telling our children and their children, yeah, no, I couldn't manifest. We were blocked. There was an energetic blockage, and we were under subjugation from this dark force, these archonic energies and these reptilian types of energies. And they're going to be like, what? Why couldn't you just think them away, Mom? You gonna be embarrassed and shit. Like, I guess, but you're gonna be like, well, we wanted to play the game of why would you ever do that? It's gonna be so unbelievable to them. Because just like the tablet is easy to use, now go give your great grandma the tablet. She gonna be like, what the fuck is this? It's the same concept. Like the lot of shit. Oh, I'm good, aren't I? I'm pretty good. This needs to be a movie. I know, right? It is. You're just in it. This is a 3D total immersion movie. This is a 3D total immersion movie, as opposed to watching Netflix and just looking at. Y'all make sure y'all give gifts if it's so amazing. If you feel called to, I love you. Look, so like I could take my laptop and I could watch Netflix. It's not personal. I'm watching it from behind the screen. Oh my God. So I'm watching it from behind the screen and I pick characters that I like. Oh, I like that character. I hope this character development is great. And I'm not, sometimes I get emotional, but I'm not too emotional because I'm not in it. I can just forget about it. But this reality is a movie. Source plays every single role. The only difference is that you're in the movie. You're in it. You have a character. The Stephen Lee character and the fucking whoever you think you are character. And we've played those characters out, and those characters were reinforced by family karmic ties that were supposed to reinforce that character. And then once you realized that it was a character, you tried to step outside of the character. And the family said, what the fuck are you doing? Come back into the fold or we'll shun you. Some of you went back into the fold and some of you said, fuck you. I'll be back when I integrate things and you'll love me. And they probably fucking adore you now because they didn't really like you before. They're like, what the fuck? But now they kind of get it. You know why? Because you took over the reality. Right? You took it over. How? When the dreamer remembers that they're dreaming, the dream has to change. So are people changing, or are you populating your dream with versions of them that match your vibration? What? No, ma. Get afraid and shit like, why? Yeah. Are people changing, or are you populating your dream? I gotta chill. I'm doing too much. Gotta chill. Y'all like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to. Let me chill the fuck out before I fucking freak y'all out. Like, wait, whoa, yeah, nothing stands still. Everything's vibrating. Nothing stands still. We're phasing in and out of existence every fucking nanosecond. Nothing, that's a universal law. Thank you so much. You are loved, truly. Yeah? Right? Nothing stays still. I'm phasing in and out of existence. Your eyes won't allow you to see that I'm phasing in and out of 88. Beautiful abundance, and may abundance rain on you and everybody in the chat. Okay? All right. Fuck, this is fucking heavy. It's even heavy for me. Like, I'm holding back tears almost right now. I'm like, chill. So I gotta chill because it's heavy, y'all. It's heavy, y'all. Lock in. Lock in. If I can convince a dreamer... Look, if I can convince a dreamer that they're not dreaming, I can control the dream through them. Who's the dreamer? Aren't you listening? Aren't you the one listening? Aren't you the one with the ears to see, ears to hear, and the eyes to see me? You see me. You hear me. It's been you the entire time. There's been no one else but you here. It's been you, and you've projected a dream outwardly to have an experience of the me that you see. Could you conceive of that? If so, then you're one step closer to breaking the illusion because it's your dream. Now, if I can convince the dreamer that they're not, that this is real, I'll control the entire dream until the dreamer remembers. And once the dreamer remembers that they're dreaming, and I gave an example, and I give my favorite example, and I'm going to do it again because it's my show, right? If I'm in a night dream, we always go back to the night dreams because they're very important because they're trying to give us a glimpse of how powerful we really are, right? This is just a whatever. When you go into the night dream, I'll switch it up. Let's say that there's a monster chasing you while you're in the night dream, okay? You're running. You're not aware. You're not aware that you're dreaming. You're just in a dream, but you know you're running from something, and you're running, and the monster's chasing you. And you're like, monster, and then you wake up in a dream. You become lucid. You realize that you're dreaming. You're like, oh shit, I'm fucking dreaming. And you turn to the monster, and you say, fuck you. And you click and the monster disappears because it's your dream. It's your dream. You just realized that it was your dream. Okay, someone out there knows where I'm going with this. Someone's wise. Someone sees. Someone foreshadows this movie. Okay, when you come back to the waking world, it's a continuation of the dream. Just the most physical dream you've ever had. But it's your dream. But you're running. From what? From the bills, from this, from the relationships, and from people trying to take your energy. You're running, and you stop. And you wake up in the dream. And you're like, fuck, I'm dreaming. You turn to reality and the matrix and the politics and the government and the war and the jealousy and the rage and your ego, and you say, fuck you, I'm dreaming. And you change the dream. Now, obviously, within space-time, it's obviously more stretched out than that because we have space and time that we're experiencing. So that changing of the dream looks like cyclical patterns that you have to go through to really shed all the ideas of who you thought you were. Okay, so it's cyclical patterns stretching throughout space-time. So through the people, through the events, and then you realize, like I'm jealous, so I attract something to be jealous about, but I'm trying to heal that jealousy. So I see my jealous pattern through this, and I go through this with this woman, or I go through this with this situation, and I heal it. And you keep doing it and keep doing it, and you realize, oh, finally, fuck, I'm back at zero. What's zero? That's where you're not thinking of anything in particular. You're not feeling anything in particular. So much so that when you actually do, it instantaneously comes into your life. Do you get what I'm trying to convey to you? You can't We built this realm to practice how to think properly. We gave ourselves the buffer of space and time so that what we think and feel doesn't instantly manifest in front of us, because you're a psycho and I am too. So if my thoughts manifested the same with the speed in which they manifest in the dream world, we'd be fucked. You'd be fucked, I'd be fucked, we'd be fucked, because we instantly manifest some crazy shit. Because you be thinking crazy shit and so do I. So we use this realm to practice how to think properly, don't we? Exactly. So this is the reason why you're feeling the sensation of time speeding up, because you're winning. You're winning. What does that mean? If time is speeding up, and I suggested to you that time was a buffer between thought, feeling, and what comes on the screen of life, that means that your manifestations are speeding up as well. That's all time. That's all that's happening. Your manifestations are speeding up as well. It's becoming faster and faster and faster and faster. You're like, what the fuck? Everything's happening now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Because you've built and are building a relationship with the only moment that has ever existed and that will ever exist. This is the only moment that you have. Here we go. Can we agree on this? I know I'm just, yeah, I love it though. Can we agree that this is the moment where humanity can offer the universe a thought? This is the only moment that humanity's offering the universe a thought. What the fuck are we thinking? What are you thinking individually? This is the only moment we have to offer that humanity has to offer a feeling. Well, you scroll through TikTok and Twitter and tell me what the fuck these people are feeling and thinking. Fuck you, motherfucker. Whoa, whoa. Who exactly are you talking to? There's no one out there. Everything exists in you, and everything that you see out there is a holographic projection of you. So who the fuck are you saying fuck you to? There's no one to say fuck you to other than yourself. So you're going to keep getting that feedback loop. But I digress. Y'all make sure y'all like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to. Clearly, I got a lot of energy to spend. This is why I'm talking the way I'm talking. If y'all would like to support me, please do in all ways that you see fit to. You are freeing. I'm freeing you. I'm helping. Again. The me you see is a part of you that you're finally uncovering. That's it. Even if you see me in person and was able to give me a hug, it'd still be true. It'd still be the same thing, right? Yeah, but I still want to give you a hug though, MoonManT. Hey, I take it. But the fact was, it would still be that. It would still be a mental construct. We're one consciousness. We're experiencing ourselves through each other. Right? Thank you so much. Y'all are fucking jewels, man. For real. Right? Keep that in mind when you're living the life. When you're the liver of life. You're the life liver. You're the light. You're the one who lives. Not everybody's living, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. There are beings within the hologram, within the program, that are just programs. You've met many of them. Nothing behind their eyes, just gone. You might have dated some of them. And then they tried to put the light in their eyes like, hey, I'm a human, I'm alive. And they were a fucking walking ball of karma. Like, god damn, I dated, like, type shit. I'm telling you. That's why you got to find those that are alive. Everybody in this chat right now, we're living beings. Legit. There are not many. Like, there's not many people that are actually alive. Most of them are just projections. Most of them are just programs within the literal programs within the matrix to keep this shit running. That's what you see the NPCs. And just go on X. Just click the X app and you'll feel the fucking darkness. You'll be like, whoa. She's fucking filled with these programs, right? That are just running on autopilot, right? You're not running on autopilot anymore. You might have been, but even when you were running on autopilot, you still had soul. You still had some inner compass that was telling you, no, I shouldn't be a shitty person. I shouldn't scam that person. I shouldn't cheat. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do that. Fuck, I want to. Why the fuck do they always get to cheat and fucking scam people and they make thousands of dollars? Why the fuck they? You wondering why? It's because you have a compass. You have a soul mission and a soul compass. That compass is guiding you. It's like, bro, you're a celestial being. You're a luminary. You're a captain of Starship Earth. And yes, Earth is a starship. And we are on board. You're a captain from your vantage point. Because you're righteous. You love Earth. You hug the trees. You get your feet out in the grass. There are some people who will never take their shoes off and put their feet in the grass. They find it to be repulsing. What the fuck? They find it to be repulsing to take their shoes off and put their feet in the grass. Can you imagine how disconnected those beings are? I love them trees, don't we? And they're gonna start talking even louder now. They're already dragging us to come into nature. But there's gonna come a point in time where they're gonna be walking around, legit talking to you. They're like, yo, like, what the fuck? Who was that? It was me. Who? Oak. Whoa. Yeah, type shit. I'm telling y'all, I need y'all to know that the fairy tales, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. Because it's so surface and it's so material. And we're fairy tales, right? Fairies, gnomes, golems, extraterrestrials. I cried for those trees, for real, for I bet. Come on, y'all. It all exists in our now. We are being invited back into the fold of a magical world, of a fairy tale-like reality. You will love it here. You will absolutely love it here. And there are beings that have been waiting for the human race to finally breach space-time and get back into being ethereal beings so that we can experience everything again. We are the greatest to ever live. We are the greatest of all time. We have to be. Because we're the ones who went into time. What the fuck? We're the ones who went into time to experience flesh. The spirits lock in with me. I'm going to give you another example before I get out of here. Get out of here. Don't leave. But before I get out of here, I'm going to give you another example of what I mean. And if you've heard this from me before, just listen and pretend like you didn't. Before we got here, right? Because it's a quantum happening, so we just got here, so to speak, but we still, whatever. Let's say we sat around with the spirits and the guides and the souls and all these different versions of ourselves within beyond space-time. And we had conversations and we were like, yo, you know what? Somebody has to go to Earth. We're creating this universe. We're creating this Earth, this dense place where you're going to be able to experience separation. Who's going to go? We all sat around. What soul group is going to go? And everybody looking around, crickets. Like, this is so to speak. Obviously, I'm just using human terms. You're sitting around and everybody's like, and then you stood up. Then I stood up. Then you stood up. And you stood up. You're like, I'm going. Fuck it. You ain't say that, but you might as well have. I'm going. Fuck it. And the other spirits was like, you know, when you get there, you're not gonna remember. You know that, right? I know, but that might be fun. Actually, I kind of want to feel how it feels to not be powerful. We've created universes and all types of shit. Like, can we just create one where we don't remember and then we can just play like we don't fucking remember? And they're like, I bet, but I ain't going. A bunch of the spirits. A bunch of the spirits and souls, they were like, I ain't going. I ain't going. You're like, you good. You good. You don't got to go. Just guide me when I get there. Right? And I'm going to annoy you. You're going to send me fucking 1,000 synchronicities and I'm still not going to follow it because I'm programmed. So just bear with me. I'll remember one day. These are the conversations that we were having before we got here. Right? And we're like, fuck it. We're going to do it. Right? And this soul group that I'm talking to, this soul group is a specific soul group. Very specific. The ones who are remembering at the end of time. The ones who are remembering at the end of time. You. The ones who are teaching at the end of time. You. The great ones. We're the ones who made. We're the soul group, y'all. We've been doing this for over and over. It's not it. Whatever. We're the fucking ones on the wall in Egypt. We're the one. It was us. Y'all looking for somebody else. You looking in the ground. You going to visit grandma. Grandma is in somewhere in another body somewhere. Come on, y'all. It's been us the whole time. Same soul group. Point. You get it. And we just decided, we're like, all right, we're going to do it. And we did it. And here we are. At the end of the fucking program. At the end of the movie. Can you pat yourself on the fucking back? You actually did it. As we watched the movie play out and fear and war and Israel and Trump and all that. All designed. Yes, I do indeed believe I'm on that wall. You're in the fucking Hall of Fame. The spiritual Hall of Fame. You're on the walls of Kemet. It's us. It's us. We were the one. All of that. That was us. The ones, come on, y'all. All of those times spoke of this time. You find yourself in this time and wondering why you're so fucking amazing. Come on. It's because they were talking about you. You were talking about you. Let's put it that way. You designed it. Okay, so now that we're at the end of this, fucking lax. Why don't you? Please chill. Smile. It's lit. It's lit. You're in charge. The reins are being handed back to this soul group right here. Mark my fucking words. Mark them. And if I'm wrong, come back. MoonManT, what the fuck? Why are we gonna fuck? Yeah, mark it and come back and say I did it. And I'm gonna come over here like you were right. Hey, look, I don't know, but I know I'm not wrong because I'm the one. I'm creating this, and I've watched it become created through me, and I've been waiting for y'all since I was 22 years old. 22-year-old man, 2012, with only YouTube and a couple of videos to fucking go on, and maybe some books, and everybody around me calling me a devil and a demon and a right? Real shit. I was 22 years old. I'm telling you. I wrote my first book this is the reason why I can articulate myself. What the fuck did he do? What type of fucking drugs did he take? Rarely any. I did the work. I gave my life to life. Right? I didn't live life simply to be in life. Right? Right? I gave my life to life. I meditated, I contemplated every day. I gave up my social security card and my ID. And I said, fuck that. I was in the woods every day. Doing my music, writing my books, and doing those things as a young man. And the people around me could not get it. Now, there are people that are on here that I come across that I do like sessions with. They're like 17 years old and they're like really upset about what they're going through. And I'm like, listen, you kind of got it better than me. You can jump on TikTok and there's a fucking 1,001 people talking about these concepts. When I was younger, there was Greg Braden and there was Ralph Smart from Infinite Waters, and there was a few. There was only a few. And I was like dolo, like, fuck. Does anybody else believe in this stuff or what? Am I just going crazy? But I just knew there was something more. I'm like, there's something more to this shit, right? And I gave my life to it. Deep, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Of course, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. You were there at the beginning. At the beginning, when the age shifted, Bobby Hemmett, heavy on the Bobby, heavy on the Michael Talbot, holographic universe, for real, y'all. Like, I was there at that time. I was running parallel with them. I just wasn't as popular as I am now. But you could see that I was doing the work at that time. I was doing the work. Right? I appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like the live, share the live, give gifts if you feel called to, only if you feel called to. If you want to learn about blockchain technology, Web3, and then the people in the crowd, why you talk about money if we the ones? Because we're still going to be dealing with that, but in a more heightened, energetic way. Bobby Hammond appeared in the beginning for me. Yeah, Bobby was, I am Bobby. Bobby's like me. Love you, Bobby. I know, brother. Love Bobby. Um, yeah. Like the live, share the live. If you want to learn about blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, if you're still holding fiat dollars, then you're holding pieces of paper that we just agreeing that I can go buy a fucking cheeseburger with. No, it's over. It's dead. They've hyperinflated it. It's cooked. They're moving the system into a digital system, a system that the soul will take over. We're already listen, I'm trying to tell y'all. The soul uses what they use for nefarious intent for its own purposes, period. So blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, if you want to learn more, click the link in my bio. All things MoonManT are there. If you want a copy of my book, please hit me up. Well, you can just click the link in my bio. You can either get it from Amazon or you can get it from me. I got them on hand and I can sign them for you and all that good stuff. Yeah. Music as well. I always forget the music. I'm so sorry, music. My music soul is like, bro, what the fuck? Check out the music as well on all streaming platforms, but you can also click the link in my bio and listen to the music. I'm actually fucking good at what I do. I'm not one of those, no offense to anybody that's just getting into their creative bag and that's just getting into their music stuff, but so I be hearing it and I'm a judge of this. I'm like the gatekeeper of the music reality, not saying that I'm going to stop you from doing what you're doing, but I'm saying I've been doing this. I've been doing music before I was even a spiritual being, so go listen. You'll be like, oh, no, he's actually fucking good. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm really like that. I'm from that. It's in my DNA. More into the rat race. Peace to you in the now of the one, in the now of forever. No rats are racing here. I'm God. When the numbers start to go up, the trolls start to come in, and I love the trolls when they come on in. I love them. Come in. You know how long I've been dealing with this shit? I've been doing this shit for a long time. I had to deal with trolls my entire fucking awakening. It was pretty fucking easy. Pretty easy. It was deeper than the fucking somebody typing some shit. There's people in front of you like, you ain't God, motherfucking. Whoa, relax. Relax. If I wasn't God and your God was God, then why are you worried? Just chill. You're all right. But yeah, check out the music. iTunes, MoonManT, the whole nines, R&B, hip-hop, the whole 9 yards. Oh, all right. I'm like, hey, look, hey, this is what it. That's right. No rat race indeed. No, for real. My apologies. I read that wrong. But yes, check out the music. R&B, hip hop, the whole thing. Music videos, everything. And I'm good at what I do. So yeah, make sure y'all go check that out. I'm getting out of here. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. It means the world. It's like 70 people in here. It's like, it keeps you in here. But I'm snatch my energy back. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. I love you. I honor you. I respect you. You are absolutely brilliant. You are absolutely amazing. You don't, I gotta heal more. No, stop with that. Heal. You're gonna heal yourself into a fucking grave. Relax. You're good. We've made it. Our plane has landed. They're giving control back. If you don't have eyes to see that, then you really haven't healed. But I love you guys. I really do. I'm gonna see you soon. Peace.